All right, welcome back to another one. It is Minnesota winter trout opener. I am venturing out. As you can see, it's plenty light out already. This thing starts basically in the dark in the morning, but having done this before, I'm coming after a bunch of people already leave. I can just roll right in and park. People are literally parked like a mile from the access just to get out here. There's hundreds of people on this tiny little pond, but I'm gonna go out there and whack a few trout and see if we can get enough to cook something later. So go out here, probe around, and just get to fishing right away. It's very cold and very windy, so most people are shacked up, so there's probably not going to be a lot of old holes, but I'm going to go drill around, see if I can get on a little sweet spot, beat up some rainbows, see what we can do. But Minnesota trout opener, let's do this thing. All right, let's get this thing going. I think I'm going to start out with something that's kind of a bright color. Let's see what we got. Start off with a little pinhead action. Hooked up. Beauty. All right, first one of the day. Been out here like 10 minutes, literally. Nice little rainbow. Whoa. First drop on the new spot. Beauty on a pinhead. Just trucked it too. Sweet. All right, let's see if I can get another one. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I just blew it. Got him. Heck yeah. Absolutely slammed a pinhead. Alright, before I get it all snowy, check this thing out. Ugh. Whoa. Squirmy little guys. Nice little trout though. Working our way up. Most people are already leaving. Either they have their limit or it's not going well, but that's my second one. I've been here for about 20 minutes. Get right back down there. Come on. I know you're down there. Come on. Oh, here we go, here we go. over it. Come back. Dang. Just sharked in. Only like 5 feet below the ice. Might have found a little area where they're hanging out. Okay, so a little update. I've been here about 25 minutes. First hole I drilled, I didn't see anything. Second hole, I caught one on the first drop. It's very cold out, but I got 2 nice little rainbows and working my way up here. So I'm gonna try to catch a couple more. Just basically aggressively working a pinhead. I'm in literally 36 feet of water and I'm fishing 5 feet down. So just keep going through these, see if I can hole hop around and get a couple. It just seems like the more you move around, the better your odds are at landing on them. So that's what I'm gonna do instead of, everybody's pretty much shacked up because it is absolutely freezing out here. So I'm trying to keep my hands warm while I'm going. But yeah, it's like maybe 8 degrees out and the wind is gassing. So just trying to keep moving, stay warm, and pop a couple more trout here and get the heck out of here. Beauty, absolute beauty. Okay, just been playing around with a couple more baits. Boom, just got a nice one there. Just a little confetti drop with a soldier fly on their little morning dawn color. I just broke one off actually. My other little camera died, so that's number 4. So I can catch one more out here and then I got a jet, but finally got a really, really nice one. Sweet. Wow, okay. Just caught number 5 and I'm about to get out of here. Unfortunately, I just landed on a school here, but I got my limit, so I'm just gonna bail, let some other people catch these things. But nice little 5-piece, and yeah, crazy fishing over this deep water, and they're just right under the ice. But that's what a lot of the stock trout do, so it's kind of fun to get out here. Like I said, I'm literally fishing like 5 to 6 feet down and 36 feet of water. Wow, my hands are totaled. It's time to get out of here. Got a nice little limit of these rainbow trout. Really good average size, probably like 12 to 14s. My hands are absolutely frozen. So freaking cold, but I'm gonna have to go thaw these fish out because other than the one I literally just caught, they're all rock solid. So I'm gonna go thaw them out, make something cool to eat with these. All right, let's go. All right, check this out. I would like to let the record show that I got here at about 10:30. And it took me a while to get them figured out, but it is currently 12:45 and I'm off the lake to my truck with a limited trout. So pretty stoked with that. You can make hay if you find them. So I don't know. I know a lot of people smash in the morning and get out of here, but I don't like getting up early, and these trout bite all day. So anyway, word for the wise. There you go. Okay, fish are finally all the way thawed out, which is great. They're very satisfying to clean, so I'm looking forward to just zipping the knife through these things and getting them done. And we are making a sticky Gochujang glazed fish meatball. These are gonna be awesome. I'm already looking forward to it, so I just need to get them all filleted up here and we'll be in business. So time to rip some sides off some trout. These trout are incredibly easy to clean, especially ones that are like this size. These are like unbelievable. You just cut them right behind the gill plate. Your knife rides right down the spine, just perfect. And basically one swipe all the way down, take the ribs out, and I'm not even gonna deal with the pin bones in these. When you get to bigger trout, it makes more sense. But in these, especially for what we're doing, we're basically gonna put all the meat in a food processor anyway. Not necessary to remove them in these little guys. We got the fillets all knocked off here. I'm just gonna skin them quick. I did take the ribs out already. I am gonna leave that line of pin bones in them. Like I said, these are so small, and the food processor is just gonna shred those things right up. So I'll go through. Beautiful trout fillets here. I'm just gonna cube these things up, get them in the food processor. Okay, we got our trout all filleted up. We got several different varieties of color here based on probably the pellets that they had at the hatchery. So we got some actually orange ones, we got some white ones, and we got some kind of 50-50. So yeah, I mean, this is the Skittles version of trout right here. So we're gonna mix them all together and hope for the best. Okay. Next order of business here is just to get them all cubed up. So I'm gonna throw all this in a food processor, all the fish in one shot, put them in a bowl, add a few other ingredients, make the meatballs, and then we'll make a little glaze for them. So we are well on our way to having trout meatballs. Okay, let's get into this thing. We got the fish all food processed up here. So we got basically like a ground trout situation happening here. I don't know what you want to call this, but it looks nice, smells good. We're gonna get this all down in this bowl, and basic fish meatball, I'm just going breadcrumbs, mayo, a little bit of green onion. I got some garlic and a little bit of ginger. I'm just gonna microplane into this, and we'll go from there. The panko breadcrumbs to tighten everything up. We're looking real good here. Just get everything in this bowl, and we're getting there. We are creating this. Okay, so we got it all in the bowl. Now I'm gonna cut up some of this other stuff. I'm gonna shred up some cabbage. That's what I'm gonna put the meatballs on top of when they're done. This would be killer with rice, but I'm trying to be a healthy boy right now. So we're shredding up some cabbage for this. I'm gonna chop up these green onions, garlic, little ginger, grate it in here, and I'll check back with you, and then we'll make the meatballs. Four cloves? Yeah, 4. Why not? Okay, we're in. Okay, we got everything kind of going here. So I got the ginger, I got the garlic, I got the green onion, and the trout all in this bowl. I'm just gonna shake in a little crushed red pepper flake into this. I have 1 egg. This is gonna basically be the binder for this whole meatball situation. 1 egg going in. And then some mayo. I'm just gonna do like maybe 2 tablespoons of mayo. This is just gonna add some richness to the meatballs, just because the fish is like crazy lean. I mean, it's fish, right? But I'm gonna add that in there. I'm gonna get this all mixed together, and then I got some panko breadcrumbs just to like thicken everything up and make this into exactly what you think you need for meatballs. So I'm just gonna get this mixed together. Season with just a little salt and pepper is kind of all we need here, because the glaze is going to be the bulk of our flavor, but that garlic and ginger and everything is going to pump this thing full of deliciousness. So let's get this mixed up, and we'll make some meatballs. I got the enough breadcrumb in there to tighten everything up with the mayo and the egg. So that's ready to go. What I'm gonna do now is I got a little bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna put on my hands. This makes it so much easier to make meatballs out of this stuff because it does get really sticky. And I got a little sheet tray here with just a little parchment on it. I got the oven 375 rolling behind me. So I'm just gonna start taking these things and making nice little meatballs. Just like that. We'll lay them out on the parchment and slam them in the oven for about 15 minutes. While they're cooking, we'll get the sauce made up in a little pot, and then we'll be ready to rip. These are gonna be so freaking good. You ever like make those, you're halfway through it and you just wanna eat it already? Like, come on. Unreal. So good. Trout meatballs. Yup. Okay, 5 little trout. We got a nice sheet pan here of trout meatballs. These are looking delicious. I got the oven at 375. I'm gonna let these rock in there for about 15 minutes. Pull them out. We'll get the glaze all made up. We'll get them sauced, and then I'm gonna house these things because they already look good, and I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna get these things in the oven, check back. 15 minutes, count it. The balls are cooking away in that oven. I got a little bowl here. I'm just gonna take some gochujang and probably do like 2 tablespoons of this. This stuff is pretty dang strong. So I'll do 2 scoops like that. And we'll get that right down in there. Okay, I'm gonna go with some soy sauce. Probably about equal parts that I just did with that. Soy sauce, oyster sauce. Get off, dude. Okay, oyster sauce going in. About a tablespoon of that. I feel like I'm always running out of everything, dude. Go, 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 get. Okay, oyster sauce checking out. I got some sriracha. Just about a teaspoon of that. Wow. And then I just got some brown sugar. I'm just gonna take about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, dump it right in here. I'm gonna whisk this all together, and then I'm just gonna simmer it in a pot for about 5 minutes, and then just add a little bit of sesame oil to it right at the end. And we will have a nice thick, sweet, sticky glaze, which is what we want for these balls. Okay, to the pot. Yep. Okay, we got our sauce ready to go. We got the meatballs all roasted up here. Just gonna bring everything over. Let's get it plated up. Okay, got a little plate ready to go here. Just shredded up some cabbage really fine, like I said. I think this would be absolutely unreal on top of some white rice, though. Let's go with a little cabbage today. And now I'm just going to sauce some of these meatballs up. I'm just going to roll them around in that pot with the sauce. You could just toss them in a bowl or something, but I got the pot. Plunk a few in here. All right. I'll just give them a little mix around in this sauce. This smells incredible. That frickin' gochujang is like spicy and delicious smelling. Let's look at the color on that. Oh my God. I think this might be the best way to cook trout, to be honest. I just might be biased about it, but this is where I'm going with it. All right, let's plate these things up. Woo! Sticky, sweet, spicy trout balls. So good, man. Come on. All right, I think these are going to be straight lava if I try to eat one, but I'm doing this for you, okay? I'm going to put the team on my back here. Oh, wait. Do a little green onion on the top. Oh, now we're... Yep. Now we have done it. We have done it here. Sauce is so good. Dude. You have to make these. You have to. Okay. Here's where we're at. Spicy gochujang rainbow trout meatballs on trout opener with the trout I literally caught this morning. Right there. I'm telling you, make this. Throw some fish in a food processor. You can do so much with it that way. I'm going to get back to plowing this food. And then I'm probably going to figure out my next fishing mission, go catch something else, and turn it into more deliciousness. So, mind my business here. Mind my business. It's probably a good thing the limit's only 5. Because, like, I would eat them. Woo, spicy.